Whoa.
We should watch that again.
Well, good afternoon, sir.
Ignore the first one I sent you, Jason. Second one I sent you is what I sent you.
Sound everything good.
Play one more video. I'm gonna play one more video quick. Give me a second, guys.
Okay. The mean 72 pound.
Here, I'll show you like I saw.
7,200 pound tractor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play our. We made a new intro. I gotta make us an intro for West Coast Live. We are live, so behave. But here's our new one for Let's Girl Pulling on Monday nights. I'm kind of proud of it. I need to share it. So watch this. I got good people now making videos. It's not me anymore. Welcome to Beer Money Pulling Team. Sit down, shut up, and hang on. Now that's a cool video. You got to admit that. So.
Yes, but it says Monday nights at 8 o'clock.
Daniel, did you hear me say it's my Let's Girl Pulling one?
Yes.
I got to get one made for the West Coast guys. So
Yeah. I got plenty of videos. So who's doing it?
Yeah, no.
Here or
Chandler and Kenzie. I'll get them. I got a whole bunch of stuff from Madeira. Massetti's trying to get on. Christy's working on it right now. They just texted me a picture. There she is sitting in front of the computer. So they're trying to figure that out. Welcome, everybody. Every other Wednesday night, you can join us 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern for West Coast Pulling Live. If it's happening on the West Coast and truck and tractor pulling, we're talking about it. So tonight our guest is going to be Brian Massetti. He is promoter, owner of MLM Motorsports, and they have an event in Bakersfield, California this Saturday at 5 p.m. We're going to talk about that a little bit. MLM Motorsports launched a new online registration. Jason Gish needs better internet. I thought we were going to put in the budget to get Gish some better internet. Don't you think? I mean,
I'm not going to do it.
Gish, I've been picking on you about your internet for Gish, I've been picking on you about your internet for months now, kiddo. So
it's Oregon internet. That is
tomorrow. It's coming. I promise.
It's coming off his phone.
And then Brian's also going to talk about the 2020-23 schedule. So Massetti's here with us. He's the beautiful man in the bottom left corner. We're going to talk about Bakersfield. We're going to talk about their new online registration. And then we're going to talk about the 2023 schedule. So I want to know where you're watching from tonight. And I want to know how much snow is at your house, because all you West Coast guys are bragging about the mountains. And John Board, he says 4 feet is, that long. Now I know Elizabeth.
6 inches.
brother. Got how to measure.
No, we're supposed to get. I was in Florida this morning. I have an office in Gulf Breeze, Florida. I was down there for a couple of days working with my loan officers. Flew home today. I still got my shorts on. Everybody looked at me goofy at the Milwaukee airport, not because I'm ugly, but because I had shorts on, John. I was trying to get beat you.
White
some
lady,
points on
white
that.
lady.
Yeah.
Hey, let's welcome Brian Massetti,
Yeah.
the man, the myth, from Merced, California, promoter, like you said, owner of the best sled in the West.
He's sucking up tonight. Way to go, Chris.
Terminator 2.0. I mean,
But I'm
I've
from
known this guy for a long time, and he puts on a hell of a show and just great people to be around. So welcome, Brian.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
From Madeira, Chris. From Madeira.
Oh, Madeira, sorry.
Yeah, where'd you say he was
That's
from, Chris?
What did I say? At least I said California.
Hey, Massetti. Massetti, none of these guys are paid, so you just kind of
Yeah,
roll with it, okay? So
I said Madeira, didn't I?
Yeah, I know.
Brad
There, Jason.
Brad Griffin's watching from Acampo, California, and he wore shorts today.
Yeah.
Russ Dostal's watching from Nebraska. No snow yet. Calling for 4 to 6 inches tomorrow. Mike Horton's watching from Plymouth, Wisconsin. Welcome, Mike.
Russ,
Elizabeth
don't worry, I
Bohr.
still got you covered.
Elizabeth Bohr is just crying. That's all she crying up there.
Who's she again?
John's sister.
Oh, yeah.
Massetti opened up with a couple videos from the Golden State Invitational. Still brings back good memories of that great event that you had out there in Madeira. I flew into Fresno, then I drove to Madeira with your dad, so that was good. So all good. Russ Ginnings is turning in from Turlock, California. Donnie Reeve, we heard of that guy before. Donnie Reeve, yeah. His stickers on everything related to pulling in the California sleds, trucks. It says, "Hi Brian, no rain, let's pull." So Brian, welcome to West Coast Live. How are you, sir?
He froze.
He's froze.
But that's kind of a good look, don't you think? He's kind of staring
Yeah.
at
Good for it. There, he's breaking up.
I think we could make a meme. So,
You all right, Brian?
You guys aren't giving him crap about his internet, but you know.
Chrissy's there. She'll get it out.
well, he's a promoter. Dish. He's a promoter. We got to be nice to Massetti.
Right.
There you go.
Sorry about
You
that.
guys have electric
We had
cars.
to
You
do
guys
some
have
switching.
electric cars out there, but crappy internet.
No problem. Too many
Brian?
kids in the house.
Brian, can you hear us now? Brian?
Right.
Brian?
Uh-oh.
Brian,
Uh-oh. Technical
Uh-oh.
difficulty.
Freezing up again.
Shit, I'm gonna go back to my phone.
Brian's having a little trouble there.
Oh, God, that's me. Hi.
Brett Warren's checking in from Reno. Lots of snow.
Yeah, we know. Right below you.
Is it normal for you guys to get pounded like this, Chris, or no?
You know, back when I was in high school in the 80s, it was this bad. I mean, all the time.
1800s? What?
Went
Oh,
to
shit.
in the 80s? Holy.
Yeah, the 80s. 4 years, 4 years more. But yeah, I remember being in a feet of snow all the time, you know. So yeah, we got hammered pretty good this year, but I think it's
Back
It's-
when he drove his Model
a
T
little more in the
Ford.
mountains than it has been, but you know, we need it. So
Yeah.
Well,
Did
while,
it four-wheel drive back then?
now it's supposed to rain.
Right.
So
Nice.
it's gonna be
Better not have another 97.
it's looking that way. Everybody's opening up sandbag locations and everything. So
Uh-oh.
Brian's looking better now.
Sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
hey, Brian. Oh, are
Brian,
you
you
there?
got us?
There you are.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's
All
okay. No problem. We only pick on Jason Gish about bad internet, Massetti,
Yeah.
so you're safe.
Good, good.
Well,
Well,
let's talk
Hey,
about
Hal.
Bakersfield right away.
A little different.
Yeah. Let's talk about Bakersfield right away, Brian. That's coming up this Saturday.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna put this up on the screen there. Let's go through it.
We're excited to be with the Central Valley Sportsman Boat and RV Show. It's a big 3-day boat and RV show in Bakersfield. They are setting up. They're ready to go. we're looking forward to working with them. They've been working in the arena all week. Today and tomorrow, they're building the track area up about 4 inches. That's a good overhead of the fairgrounds. So they're going to build up the track area, roll it in, and cover it because it is going to rain Friday. We're watching about 6 different weather apps, and they all have a different opinion of Saturday. One thing I do know is Bakersfield is not going to see what we're going to see, and those of you guys further north than us, they're going to get a lot less rain. We don't know. It is what it is. I talked to Jared Cope this morning, and he's excited. He says Saturday is going to be good, 70 degrees, sunny. I believe God's a Pulling fan, so I think he's going to help us out.
Amen. Amen. Yep.
Say a prayer. So it's all good.
Yeah.
Brian, have you pulled him? Is Bakersfield like on the schedule every year, or is this a new event?
No, it's new to us. It's been about 3 or 4 years since they've had a pull down there at this event. It's as you can see, it's a rodeo arena. It won't be the longest track we've ever had. The arena is in the top left of that picture there. The red arrow points to the gate on Ming Avenue where the pit entrance is. And then to the right of that building that runs north and south is the pit area. It looks like a warm-up arena or something.
Okay.
So that's just to give everybody an idea of how to enter. But it is Ming Avenue where the pit gate is. There's this year's some new folks are running this boat and RV show. They're excited about this. They have a concert going afterwards. It's going to be a great event.
Good deal.
Nice. Very good. I just it blows my mind to pull in March. It is so wet up here. Funny.
Hey, Max Cackle put on a show last month in Tulare.
I know, crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, we hope we're going to, Jason. We're hoping.
Exactly.
You will. Talk about the rest of the schedule. It looks pretty good.
It does. So this March is early for us. Typically, our season starts in May with Chowchilla.
Right.
And we are excited to go back to Chowchilla. Jason's got it up there, but May 12th is a Friday. We'll be in Chowchilla. That works out kind of nice because May 13th, Saturday, Max Cackle has their pull in Dixon. So that'll be kind of cool for guys to hit too. June, we're looking forward to going back up to Willits on the 23rd. That's also a Friday. The next day, the 24th, is Eric Rocha. Well, their whole group, the Valley Children's, the benefit pull in Gustine. That'll be the 24th. So there's another 2-day weekend. August the 5th, we head up to Ukiah, which we love going up there every year. Then September is a little bit busier for us. The 3rd, we go out to Winnemucca. Yep. That's a Sunday. The 9th, we come back and go to Santa Rosa for the West Coast Diesels event. Then the 30th is a new one for us, the Souza Memorial Truck Show. CG Souza puts that on in honor of his son that he lost. And they've been in Merced the last few years. They've outgrown the Merced Fairgrounds, so they moved to the Turlock Fairgrounds. And so he's adding a pull there. So that'll be pretty.
Is that the same place where they just had the Turlock pull a couple weeks ago?
No, that was Tulare.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I got confused.
Yeah, no problem. So Turlock pull there April 1st that L&L is putting on, and then they have their pull during the fair. This will be the 3rd pull there this summer. I think it'll work. They always draw a good crowd. Plus, he got his on. And then in October, we're looking forward to going back to Modesto. Been talking with Todd Conrado, and they're going to bring their event back.
Nice.
A couple miles from the house.
What's that?
A couple miles from the house. Easy one to go to.
Nice. Well, there's 2.
3 days, huh?
Well, problem is that building is pretty small, the seat capacity wise. So he was looking to move, and he had a couple ideas, and I suggested maybe just doing 2 sessions there at the pavilion. It keeps it tied to the school, and if you sell them both out, you just double your income.
Yeah.
Saturday, October 15th will be the evening show. Sunday we'll do an early afternoon another show.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then we're going to finish off the year with the Golden State Invitational on November 10th and 11th. We didn't want to have to move into November, but between the racetrack schedule and the fairground schedule, that was all we could get. So we're going to do it this year, and then hopefully next year we move back into October.
We're going to be able to celebrate my birthday because my birthday is November 9th. So, John, start stocking up on the Crown Royal now.
Oh, boy.
Start packing the trailer now.
And maybe we can get Kevin Massetti to come back out and drive a yellow semi around, just for fun. So.
Brian's so proud.
Yeah, he is.
He'll convince an artist that it's his truck. We've seen that happen.
Russ Ginnings says, I'm with Jasper Engines. We're bringing 40 of our customers Saturday night to the event in Bakersfield. Yeah, Russ.
Thank you. Looking forward to seeing you guys.
Love it. I love it. Is Truck Mania not on the schedule this year? Derek Hanaway's asking.
That's someone else. It's on there.
It's happening in October. I want to say around the 7th, but that's not our event.
Okay, yeah. So we're just tonight's all about MLM Motorsports, guys. So
right.
We know there's other events out there, but we're talking just to Brian tonight. Obviously, Bakersfield is our main purpose of having Brian on tonight, but we're going to kick around the 2023 schedule and the and their new online registration as well for you pullers to move into the 21st century. What century are we in, Massetti? 21st, right?
I don't even know what day it is.
I don't know what it is. But no, seriously, online registration is starting to become way more popular for the guys and the gals, the pullers. Get registered, and then you get there. You don't have to stand in line. You just kind of come up and check in and let them know you're there, and away we go. So.
Yes.
I did mine on Monday. It worked real easy.
No, it's a new system. Christy started this, I don't know, 2-3 years ago. She developed this system, and it's really been cool. And then this year she revamped the whole thing, and now you're going to get emailed a link that you can save as a shortcut on your phone, and then the next event you can just go click on that link, and then it'll take you right to your own information, and then you just have to select like Bakersfield or Chowchilla, whatever the event is, and then it's all there.
Nice.
So it is really pretty
high tech stuff.
Yeah, makes it a lot easier. Cool.
I say that like I know how it works, but
no, I mean it's.
We know who really runs that show over there.
It's pretty. I even think Donnie Reeve will be able to fill this out, guys. I looked it over.
Yeah.
Hey, if I filled it out, that would be real easy.
Yeah.
So
you guys know Buster Adams? Do you guys know Buster Adams?
No.
Would you all ever be interested in me bringing a semi-pulling truck to one of your pulls? Buster, where are you from? That'll help.
Oh, hey,
That'll help us determine.
I think he messaged me a couple weeks ago. I was on the road, and he's not from around here.
No.
Like New Mexico or something, or further.
Oh wow.
There's like a super semi, Buster.
He's from Kingman, Arizona. Where's that at, guys?
Oh, yeah.
That's just south of the Vegas.
I would think that you'd be welcome at a truck and tractor pull at the semi. I don't think anybody's going to say no to you.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Yeah.
We may try to at the Souza Memorial Show. We may try to get some of their trucks out there to pull.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
Last semi we've had was the Jackrabbit, really.
Yeah.
That did any pulling out here.
Yeah.
And that wasn't even a diesel. It was a 440 Dodge in it.
It was a 440 Dodge in it. Yeah.
Go truck.
Yeah.
All right.
So for those of you asking about the online registration, you just go to MLMmotorsports.com, and it says registration form right there in the middle of the screen. Click on it, fill in the blanks, and then you're rocking and rolling. And that's going to make everybody's life easier if you guys can use that. So that's great. The Outlaws have that Massetti, and we use that all summer long, right on our phone. Bang, we get signed up, and then we're good to go. It's pretty slick. So
No, it's cool. And then next week, after we get through Bakersfield, she's going to just turn the registration on so that everybody can just go register and get their information in, and you'll get your link and all that, and then you just have to go before each event on your shortcut and click in and go from there.
Oh,
Buster,
that's cool.
he was a Lucas Oil puller back in Maryland. Yeah, Buster, message MLM Motorsports and trade phone numbers with Massetti, and you guys can talk through all that. We don't need to do it on the show, but I think find out a way to get you to come out. That'd be pretty neat. So,
It works.
do you run multi-engine mods in California? Robert Hyde wants to know.
Yes.
Yes, they do.
Two. Just a couple.
All thousands are going to be there this weekend.
Yeah.
And then there's a small handful of twin engines. So yeah.
Yep.
For sure.
We did have 2 4 engines. Now we're down to 1 4 engine and a bunch of 3 engines.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys heard a couple tractors a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Nah, those guys hurt them themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, one on each.
What is the horsepower limit for turbine engines, Brian?
I don't know that there is a horsepower limit.
Okay. Is there a size like a T53 or a T57 or?
Just weight limit, I think, is all it is.
Out here the classes are basically weighted. We have the 5,800 pound, and that's a single engine, and that could be there's turbines, there's blown V8s, and there's Allisons in that class. A single engine turbine tractor. I don't mean plural on one, but then the 7,200 pound class is limited to 2 engines, be it V8 or turbine. The 8,000 pound class is up to 4 engines. I don't know how they'd feel about 4 turbines, but they run basically. If you've got Hemis, you have to run 8s, right? I think, and then
871. Yeah.
Chevys can run 14s, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Or maybe if there's 4, you got to be 8s. I'm not sure exactly what their rule is on that.
Jared, type it in.
Is Britchke watching tonight? He usually is. So
Yeah, I think he is.
Landon Ingram, Massetti, how much is it to register for Bakersfield this weekend?
$40.
$40. Okay. There you go, Landon. Thanks for checking in.
Yeah.
Hey, Massetti, with the boat show, I'm assuming it's a big deal, right? Like there's thousands of people come to this thing.
Yes.
Okay. Is it really close to the pull site, or do fans have to travel a bit to the pull site?
It's walking. It's all the fairgrounds.
Oh, great.
I would, perspective like where our track was at the Invitational, the boat no further than where we ate.
Okay. No, that's important because they've tried that in the Midwest, guys, where we have big farm progress shows that get like a couple 100,000 people a day. Then they tried to have tractor pulls, but they're 4 or 5 miles away, and we have had a hard time. Everybody kind of just gets in the car at 5 and goes home.
Yeah,
And
no.
They never worked with that. So I always get bummed out when you have a big crowd like that, and they don't work with like a local truck and tractor pull promoter to do something like that.
That's hilarious.
That was so cool to hear that one guy from Jasper Engine.
Yeah.
This is me. I'm bringing 40 of our customers Saturday night in Bakersfield.
No, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Promote the pulling.
No, but as far as the location, it is it's all on the fairgrounds, and it's all close.
Nice.
Yeah, there's Jared's answer. 871s if you got 4, and 14s if you have 3.
Brad Griffin says, Brian, you're going to need a bigger boat or at least more weight for them. So, bring it on, Massetti. He's got that smile on his face. He ain't scared. So.
Yeah.
If anybody has any questions about the 2023 MLM Motorsports schedule, if you have any questions about the online registration or this weekend in Bakersfield, please let us know. I'm going to put that graphic back up there on the screen for everybody.
We're looking forward to a great season. We're still riding the excitement from the Golden State Invitational. The best thing about the Golden State Invitational is that
And
That's just like a commercial coming up on Netflix, guys. Right?
and she's already saying, "Hey,
Whoa, whoa.
lost you guys."
We lost you when you said the best thing ever. Then you went cold on us. So, Brian, there you are.
Yeah,
So you said the best thing ever, and then you froze.
yes, you gave him the voodoo.
No, don't
No,
blame me on
Christy-
this. Look at me. I'm not frozen.
100% into this year's Invitational already.
Hey, good.
Yeah,
'Cause
she's.
Mama's happy, everybody's happy.
That's right. Right.
Good deal.
We learned a few things. We're excited. Looking forward to it.
Good.
Deal.
Um,
Hope we get there this year.
yeah.
And get over the mountain.
Yeah.
Being in November, I don't know, it's gonna be close.
Yeah.
You just never
Yeah.
know. Never know. Anything else happening? How's Trevor doing?
He's doing great. Matter of fact, this Saturday's his birthday. He'll be 20 on Saturday.
Oh wow. He's
So
almost legal.
Brian, he had reached out to me. I think they have their poll coming up at school pretty quick, don't they? Or which one? Cal Poly?
yeah, yep, that's right. He had asked for your number. So that is supposed to be April 15th, Saturday, but they problems, so they move it to Sunday and do it at the rodeo grounds there on campus because the field that they normally do, they won't be able to get into. So that it might move to Sunday.
What number Sunday?
Cal Poly.
Oh, they were out.
When's that supposed to be, Brian?
I think now April.
Okay.
They were originally it was going to be Saturday the 15th, but they might be moving.
Okay.
I'll be driving to San Diego that day. Maybe I'll stop there for the pool first.
16th. 16th of April.
No, that was super cool what the Cal Poly kids did at the Golden State Invitational, Brian, with the horsepower thing and all the displays and you guys brought out that local school. That was neat.
Yeah, no, it is a cool program there. Field trips.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Oh, he's like,
I'm just flipping through the questions here to make sure I didn't miss anything, guys, up here. Again, the website for this weekend is calshows.com. I'll put that up there. So for the users that want to come out and check out the Sportsman Boat and RV show and the Truck and Tractor Pull, I'll put that in the link right now.
you can buy admission tickets through there also. And if I understood, one ticket gets you to the boat show, the tractor pull, and the concert afterwards.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
who's playing the concert?
Joe Peters, our show. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Right on.
Yeah. He's got good music.
Breaking up again. Breaking up.
Gotta love internet.
Yeah. No
It's great when it works.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we sure can't wait for you to come back to Nevada. I see you coming for Winnemucca, and I know you'll be here for the other two. So
Yeah, for Mike. Yeah,
looking forward to that.
I'm trying to work on one in Fallon
Yeah,
and as Winnemucca.
yeah. Davey Munoz got a hold of me and asked me about it too.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
I don't know if Davey can pull it off or not, but if he can, that'll be great.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I told him that'd be the only weekend it would work.
Right. Well, I mean, it gives the guys two hooks, you know.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, they could hit there, go up to Winnemucca, and
Yeah.
awesome.
Is there ever a pull in Reno? Somebody's asking.
Reno would be cool again.
Yeah.
We did it there for a few years, but I think the fair went bankrupt or something.
Yeah. Yep. I remember that.
Brandon Gillen's checking in from Texas. He says, I will make it out there sometime. That would be cool if the Texans would head west.
Yeah.
That's funny for me to say because I think Texas is west until I've been to California. And they're like, no, you guys are west.
I'd talked to Brandon about coming out this year, but I think they went to Lufkin because it was right close to home.
Yep.
Yeah. Can't blame them.
Yeah. No, hell no. I mean, a 2-hour drive versus a 2-day drive. That's easy.
That's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
The classes for this Saturday at 5, guys, are 8,000, 7,200, 5,800-pound modified tractors, super farm tractors, pro modified trucks, hot farm tractors, pro stock trucks, limited pro stock, work stock, and stock diesel trucks, all stock and super stock classes as well. So that's pretty neat to see all that going on. Brian, is everybody kind of ready this early in the season? Or, I mean, how are numbers looking, or what are you hearing from pullers?
Well, I was pretty excited about the numbers for this weekend until this forecast. And I know John had told me earlier in the week he may be stuck with water at home. And I heard from another guy today that said that all their ponds are full and he's staying home to pump water because of all the rain they're getting or they're going to get. And what I worry about and what I told Jared Cope at the boat show, my fear is the guys that are up further north are not going to want to drive through the rain in order to get there. Even if it's not raining in Bakersfield, people may not want to leave home. And I get it. I just, we really appreciate everybody that is planning on going and that shows up. It just shitty deal. We need the rain, but we just don't need it this weekend.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
We're still snowed in, or we'd be there, but
yeah,
can't even get out. There's still a foot of snow on the trailer.
Well, when they first started talking about this storm, it was okay from Sacramento to Chowchilla, or actually Merced. It's like a swath that's going to be there. It's like, okay, this is going to be all right. We'll get this window, be able to get down there and everything. But then all of a sudden, like I talked to you on Monday, Brian, it just went from like a half an inch to, oh crap, we're going to be looking at 2, 3, 4 inches of rain coming from Thursday to Sunday. Like, holy crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're getting ready for Flood City over here.
Because I was actually going to go down to Jared's, go pick up his other trailer so I can haul mine down there in the covered trailer just so I can get down there. And it's a nightmare.
Wade Bradshaw says, Brian, you're the man. So.
He's like, yep, I know.
John Spielman's checking in. That guy can party. Winnemucca is the easiest pole to travel to.
Yeah, he flies.
Yeah, he flies.
When you own your
own airplane, yeah.
He gets everybody else to haul the equipment there, then he flies in.
Yeah. He's like a hired gun.
Pretty good deal.
Somebody must have sold Brandon some parts. He says, by the way, the reverser is doing great.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
So how long do you think this track's going to be down in Bakersfield? Yeah, how long do you expect it to be?
I think it's like 270 or 280.
Which direction do you plan on going? Do you know? Like pulling the pole going on that track.
Right in front of the grandstands there, right?
Well, but
Kidding.
so in the picture from right to left. That makes sense?
Yep.
From right to left?
Yeah.
Okay. Just so so if the people come out of the pits, they're going to go in or around, they're going to go around those buildings and up, and they're going to enter in that direction and then pull down left that way. Is that what you're saying?
You lost me there, but
so the pits are on the right hand side, right? Down over here further. And then so you got to go, there's the buildings that go
north and south
vertically in the image. You got to go around those to get to the arena, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody's got to enter in right there in the gate first, because are you going to have some of the other classes? Do you think you're going to get everybody in?
There's a gate that will tow them in through.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And in the lineup, the other one's outside. We'll make it work.
Well, yeah, no, definitely. Just curious how you were planning that. Figured you had a thought ahead of time of how you wanted to do things.
That's a good one, for sure.
Buster Adams says, just my luck. Move here from Maryland to the warm, dry West and have to worry about a pole getting rained out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Justin Van Tassel says, praying it don't rain too much. Looking forward to Saturday, Brian. So
We're looking forward to seeing them, the Van Tassel family.
all you pullers that are planning on going, get it out on your social media. Let people know you're going to Bakersfield, what time it starts. Tag MLM Motorsports. That's all good for the algorithm, whether it's TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you use, Twitter, because that's how everything gets rolling. So we're counting on all of you to kind of kick in and promote that. Send some pictures to the MLM Motorsports Facebook page. I'll get them posted up. I'll share them to Beer Money. But love to see all that stuff. I've been sharing all my videos from the Golden State Invitational because that's what I have. But if maybe you have any more recent pictures or videos, let me know. Send them over. We'll get them posted for you. So,
Man, we post a lot nowadays, don't we, Jason?
yes, we do. That's why we're doing this together, Massetti. So
Thank you for doing that.
well, yeah, it's all good. I'm excited. I love helping you guys. I was in Florida last weekend, and then if I was crazy enough, I'd jump on a plane and come to Bakersfield this weekend. So,
Hey, if I was
Crazy enough.
weather, I'd try to talk you into it.
yeah. No, it's all good. Brett Warren says, when is the next pull with the mini rods? That would be, is that the Arizona guys?
Yeah.
They're having something in April, aren't they?
I want to say it's the end of April.
Yeah.
If James is watching, maybe he can plug it in there. Basically, the only thing really on the West Coast with the mini rods anymore is that Western State Pullers down in Arizona, New Mexico. They got the mini rod sled that used to be here.
Yep. My tractor is Fadito for the season. The motor is junk. Block all of it.
Oh.
So
So there's no
remedy. What's that?
There's no remedy, huh?
Not this year. Not this year. So,
Dang.
but
No
I have
remedy for either.
I have a cool announcement coming. I just kind of want to wait on a little bit. I need to move a couple things around, if you know what I'm saying. So
Oh, okay.
it's time to.
Oh, move on up.
Yeah. This is
Hey, it's going to four-wheel.
God's way of saying,
Coming up
you're a
the
moron. Let's go. Let's go all the way. We're gonna go all the way to be dumb. So I'm gonna
coming up the pro mod now. I know.
Yeah, he's going to four wheels with a Hemi.
4 wheels.
Yep. Gonna get a 4-wheel drive truck.
Yep, there you go.
California.
I don't know if that's moving up or going backwards, but
I'm gonna get Donnie Reeves to sponsor me. I'm gonna get me a Ford. It'll be pretty. So
there you go.
Reeves Trucking.
Yep. He's a man. He got 4 of them monsters.
Yes, he does. You know, my engine builder got mine tore down a couple weeks ago, and he brought me down there, and I about cried. That thing made a mess. So
sorry, and that sucks.
but you guys know how it goes. That's pulling.
Oh, yeah. It is, unfortunately. Yep. Part of the game.
You need to plan on Sublimity this year. It is their 50th year, and the modified and super modified vehicles will be pulling with a speed sled. All right. That's in October, right?
September.
Okay. Yes, is that out there by you?
That's
Yes, is that out there by you? Yeah. He's muted.
Yeah, he's muted. Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Your mute button.
No, he's not. Not on my board. He's not. So.
Are you there? You're not muted, but we don't hear you.
Well, he's like, whatever. Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth? First weekend after Labor Day. Check that out.
Yep.
I'm definitely coming out for the Golden State Invitational, so that'll be fun. So.
Yep.
That's a good one. You guys really put on a great show there. No, everybody talks about it all the time.
It was all we could have hoped for, and then some.
Yeah, especially being the first one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That big.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
You,
Not-
I didn't do. I ain't.
You're breaking up.
Yes, it is out there, but God.
You know what to buy a gift for Christmas? New internet. I think his mom and dad need to come home.
Right. I'm not even at my
Fucking
house.
ready.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're stuck. Yeah, they can't get over the mountain.
Oh.
Yeah.
Brian, did you have to do a lot of sled maintenance to the sled at all after the Gold State Invitational?
I did my general maintenance, but I had to rebuild those mud flaps on the front. You remember?
Yeah.
We had one side taken out and then the side taken out. It bent that plate like a banana, so I had to cut all that off. And
Oh no.
But
no more big grousers. No more grousers.
oh no. Oh, they're
Longer, just for you, Chris.
Bigger ones.
Them
on.
Stopper things. Yeah. Things that bring you up out of the seat.
I keep an eye on those. I like them. They're pretty.
Yeah, we know. That's all right. It's still fun around.
The beginning of the show, he called you the best sled of the West, and now he's ripping on you, Massetti.
Yeah, no shit.
It is the best sled in the West, but it's fun ride for sure.
Now, like when Mary Tramp says a speed sled, what is a speed sled? I'm not trying to be funny. I really don't know what that means.
Well, their show up there, they have drag sleds, the old style drag sleds. So
so like wah, they don't, and they go like 280.
yeah,
260.
exactly.
Okay.
Well, Brian's is speed sled. You know,
Gotcha.
Newest.
It's
Gotcha.
basically all that you're used to. It's just a sled.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, so they probably did they get Ryan out?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know, Jason. You would know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got Ryan's.
Yep, Ryan. Yeah.
He's gonna
Yeah.
come in November also down to our show.
Oh, is he? Oh, good.
Nice.
Well, because I know we stepped on top of the VTPA pool with the Denair, and I didn't want to put Denair out rather than try to get their sleds. I'm bringing Ryan out for that one.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Good. Good.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's a nice sled too. This is a nice sled. So.
Yeah, you got that from Colorado or somewhere?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Oh, he got it from Colorado. Yeah. But he's in Utah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to do United stuff. So
Right.
Brian or anybody can answer this. Are you guys feel like you're getting more momentum? Are there more people talking about pulling and trying to book pulls out west, or is it feeling about the same? Like, just what's the overall consensus that you guys are hearing from promoters and fair boards and different things like that?
I know I've gotten a few calls about, with our organization, but the thing is our organization's more FFA stuff and fundraisers like that. But definitely the word is getting around, and more people are getting more interested in having events and looking into having events. And
right. Like I got a call for Fallon, and Brian got the call for Fallon too to see if Munoz could bring Fallon back. That was a pull he used to have years ago, and that would be good. But yeah, we're definitely getting calls now, whereas before it was like silent.
No, that's good. That's what I want to hear. So,
you get more too, Brian?
Yeah. So several years ago, we had a lot of momentum going, and things were going good, and we were getting new shows and fairs were coming back. But then the damn COVID came, and that screwed everything up, set us way back. Yeah. And so now this year, I'm seeing more and more. We got a pretty full schedule for us. Plus, I know that Mike has a lot going on, and I know Valley has a couple. But like John said, those are mostly FFAs and benefit type deals. But yeah, I think it's good. It's definitely on an upward trend, not a downward trend.
Good.
Yeah, that's good.
To answer that question, there depends on it. You like to see a 3x4 ring for the hook for the hitch point.
Yeah. You can
it
look
also depends on what kind of vehicle.
Look on the rules.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look on MLM's rules, it'll tell you. I know we're trying to get away from the ball, right, Brian?
Yeah, I'd like to get rid of those completely. Man, last year, what did we see? 3 of them break there.
Yeah.
They just.
Yep.
One thing they're not allowing is that I don't even what the billet adjustable one. They got that slide. Do not allow those.
No. No.
Yeah. So to answer your question there, Landon, receiver hitch with like a 3x4 ring on it would be perfect for that at 26 inches maximum height.
Yeah, there's the rules.
Yeah, it's right on the website, guys. MLMmotorsports.com, and then just click on rules. So,
we I don't know if we have every class up there, but we try to get at least all the street and classes. The guys will come in with their pickups, and then we also have like that whole thing of general safety rules.
Yeah. Yep.
Brian, do you have many people using I know this is the first time rolling out the registration link, kind of really in the last 10 days. Have many people used it yet?
She's getting some. Christy gets all that. I hear her making me look dumb, of course, and she just left. But,
Here, let me blow you up.
Yeah,
That'll help.
Blow you up. Such a nice
and it does make things nice. I mean, it makes it easier on the pullers not having to stand there and fill stuff out, and then it makes it nice for us because we have an idea who's coming. So we do appreciate everybody taking the time to do that.
Yep, makes sense.
It's great. It was a pretty popular post on the Facebook page when Christy posted it. It's got 12 shares and quite a few thumbs up, so that's good.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Hey, how's your back doing?
It's pretty good.
Went through a heck of a surgery there.
Yeah.
I feel your pain. I feel your pain.
Shut down the screen.
Good though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get rid of the ball hitch and all. It kills your hook. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the reason it kills the hook is because we got that 1-inch plate
adapter. Yeah.
So that drops your hitch height. I don't know, 8 or 10 inches.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But the guy off the street doesn't really realize all that. It just. Yeah.
Neither does that tractor guy that's talking about it.
Yeah.
I'll get a text message on that one.
Yeah.
He builds nice everything.
Yeah, that's for sure.
The down man. For sure.
I'm taking off. I got to go do a speech and all this other crap for water stuff. But I'm going to tell you, thank you. I'm leaving JP here. He's going to be on with you guys. But thank you, Brian, for coming on. I want to at least say that, and then I'll be getting a hold of you.
Thanks for having me.
So
hope to see you this weekend.
Yeah. Good luck, John.
Yeah, when I was out there, it was super dry in October when I was out for the Golden State Invitational. Man, you guys are it's crazy wet now. So
yeah, we're making up for it.
Yeah.
Is this a normal rainy season or is this something kind of out of the ordinary?
Way out of the ordinary for us.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's a global warming.
That's good because you guys are. Yeah. That's good because you guys are usually in about early summer, so that's good.
Yeah. No, it's
awesome.
We need it, no doubt. We need it. The sad thing is, and I mean, politics aside, but our state kind of screwed up. There's nowhere to save it. We don't have enough reservoirs. It's all going damn ocean, so we're good.
Right. Yeah. Sucks.
Yep.
People a lot smarter than me that are working on that. So.
You're right. A whole lot of mosquitoes this summer, though. Lots of mosquitoes this summer.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah. With the bad. No, we're looking forward to this year, man.
Well, we are too. We're excited. Be good to get everybody back out, have a good.
Yeah.
No, but out there that we haven't seen much of, and I think we're going to see more of it. Some new tractors coming out. That Steve Melanesio's got that badass single engine, and I think that chassis is getting 2 Hemis. They're putting another single together. Of course, he's got Brant Sullivan working on that stuff, and that I mean, it's super clean, and everything is
nice.
Yeah,
nice.
That's awesome. Good.
It's good to get some new blood out here.
Yeah, if we Spielman get his done someday.
Yeah. It. I mean, I don't know that there is a timeline on that, but that thing it's clean, and he's building some cool stuff out there.
It's neat.
I mean, JP's done a lot of it too, helping him, but it's cool. It's going to be awesome when it's ready this year.
All right.
We'll
hold you to it. We'll hold you to it.
Of course, if he just keeps saying this year every year.
Yeah.
It's like free beer tomorrow. Free beer tomorrow.
Free beer tomorrow. Yeah.
What drives pulling out west? Is it fairs like it is back home for me in the Midwest? Is it standalone events? What really drives your guys' pulling and your events?
I'm going to say predominantly fairs, or like this boat and RV show, which isn't really a county fair, but it's another draw where there's people there. The standalone deals have they can work, but it's tough.
Yeah.
But most all of ours, I guess, are 1, 2. Willits is a standalone pull, and they always pack it. Santa Rosa, they do the West Coast Diesels. They do a big car and truck show all day, and then the pull, and they always have a good turnout. The Memorial Truck Show. So I guess we're about half and half with standalones and other events, but I feel like there's more fair events.
Yeah.
Standalones.
That makes sense. I was just kind of curious to see.
So
what's your traditional pulling season? And is it July to October? What's like normally one in most of the pulls, or is it kind of all year round?
I would say most of them fall from May to early October, most of them. And then, we'll get a few and 1 or 2. Then, traditionally there's one in February during the farm show. And then you get like one in March. Cal Poly is always in April. And then maybe 1 or 2 others throughout April, like Mike's doing his on April 1st in Turlock. But then May, usually the Las Banas Fair is like the first weekend of May, and then it just goes from there through October. I think I have it somewhere, but I've got a list of all the sleds dates, and man, there's like 30 of them on there.
Oh boy, you're busy.
Yeah.
Busy.
Yeah. But that's good for it. It doesn't do any good sitting right out here in the shop. So,
don't make you no money sitting there, does it?
I don't know that it makes any money when it goes to an event either.
Really?
Its own.
Probably not. Not like our pull rigs. They don't make no money.
Yeah. You got to be in it for the love of the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you foresee being able to do more events that are in conjunction with things like a show like this rather than a fair?
Yeah. In fact, another car show that's going to be Bakersfield Fairgrounds had contacted me, but that's the same weekend we go to Willits and then Gustine. So that's going to be tough to get back down there and do like a Sunday show or something. But a fair, they have to provide entertainment for fairgoers in order to get them to go, right? And then, so these other events, it's an add-on that hopefully draws in more people. But you think about it, I mean, it's a pretty good chunk of money they're adding to their event. So I don't know. But I do hope that talking to Jared Cope, the fellow I'm dealing with, they've already sold tickets for this pool. They've had a great response down there. So, the goal is obviously that they make money off of having the event there, and it adds to their whole weekend. So I would love to do more different events like this, and it kind of cross promotes between different deals. Like that event we used to do Kenny Shepherd here at the Speedway, where we would pull during the races or during one race weekend. That was pretty awesome when we were doing that. But here again, adding a whole pull to his weekend added a hell of a cost to it also. It's tough, but I love those kind of events where we can say cross promote between different groups.
Yeah.
Like the Souza Memorial Truck Show. I mean, they've already got a huge crowd coming in, and they're into trucks.
Yeah, something to tow the boat.
Show vehicles, so it seems like a perfect. Yeah. What's that?
You broke up.
I was saying the Souza Truck Show is a good fit, I think.
Yeah.
Right. Anything that has people where they're already there, even with the cost, I understand it could be it's costly, but it's another attraction for those people. And once the word gets out, it's something that just another thing they can do other than just walking around and looking at things.
I remember Mike tried in Yarrington during the Night in the Country.
For sure.
He tried to have a pull during the day at Night in the Country, so that they had some kind of entertainment because everybody's camped there.
Right.
So he had a truck pull in the arena during the day, and then they had the Night in the Country at the concerts at night out in the field basically.
Right, and depending on how somebody works it, which it has nothing to do with you, Brian, obviously, but if somebody works it in the right way to where it's you go to a show like that and like you're saying that they're including the tickets for the concert and one of the purchases that they make, so that you go, that there's an avenue of going to see something else other than just going to look at things to buy or think what's new on the market. You're going to be able to go to see this other event like the farm show was. People knew that they could go afterwards, after walking all day, they could go have some beers and go watch a bunch of horsepower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love it from the cross promotion side of it and the built-in crowd. And then it's tough. I mean, the entertainment dollar, guys, there's a lot of stuff going on every weekend, as we all know. Yeah. I mean, you can pick any weekend and you'll have 10 things you're competing with within 60 miles, especially in California. We guys are so heavy populated. So, it's like, how do we get them interested in pulling like this? And I think it's cool. I think it's really cool.
It took me a while to realize that we are simply paid entertainers. Yep. We do it because we love it. And I mean, we've all been in this forever, growing up with it. And I mean, the only reason I started the promoting side was because Dan Coelho was going to get out of it back in '99. So 2000 was the first year we put on events, and I did it just to keep pulling going. And then, the sled deal was just because that was the next step to bring pulling up to the next level. Right. But I didn't realize it until several years ago, working with Reno Rosser, the Flying U Rodeo Company. That man is an entertaining wizard. Rodeo company, they're entertainment company, and doing the mid-state fair, tiny little venue, packed crowd. And that's when I realized, like, hey, you know what? It's not about the pulling. We're
entertainers. Yeah.
Like, we have to focus on that more than, we go, and I'll always look at a crowd and make sure there's people there, but it never really mattered to me until I realized, hey, wait a minute, like, we are simply entertainers doing something we love. So that's why we have to. It's important the crew shirts, the drivers wearing their fire suits, the equipment looking good. it all plays into it. We have to have that whole package to elevate everything, and then that's going to in turn create more desire and draw to have us go to events. That
Definitely.
that's
No,
where
100%. I think the more people, it's the entertainment dollar, and how can we entertain fans? So it's all good. Justin, I'm from Wisconsin, so that's a long ways from California, buddy. So.
Schultz, you better take care of your dog.
He wants to go outside again. Sorry.
I messaged him, but he didn't get it, I guess. Good entertainment. Still no shorts, huh?
Yep. No, traveling makes me tired. So I got home and I kind of sat in the chair for an hour and then started prepping for the show, getting all the websites ready and the pictures and stuff. So it's all good.
Nice. Well, thanks for doing all that.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I mean, it's fun. This opened up my eyes a ton on the whole West Coast. I didn't even know you guys had much going on anymore. And this has been fun. I've had a lot of people say they enjoy the shows, and we've had all the different promoters on and the different pullers. And coming out there, and Brian brought me out there. Thank you again to the Golden State Invitational. Yeah. I told everybody in Florida, they're like, did you go to that pull in California last year? What's that like out there with all the liberals? And I just started laughing. I said, no, if you wouldn't have told me we were in California, I mean, I wouldn't even have known, except for the palm trees. I said, there are people, they're farmers, they're business owners. I said, it was great. So it was kind of fun.
Not too many liberals in the truck.
No, I met, you guys are all my people.
We're not going to let them in.
What's that, Brian?
What'd you say?
We're not going to let them in. We don't let the liberals come to the pools.
Yeah, there you go.
Charge them
at the gate.
Charge them double.
But Florida's, they don't have as many pools as California does, guys. I mean, there was a time, 70s, 80s, that they used to go into the southern swings, but there's 4 or 5 promoters now, and the guys like to go south from the Midwest and go pulling on the weekends a couple times and go to Disney and stuff like that. So I think there's some momentum starting to gather. So nice. It was fun.
That's cool.
Fun.
Nice.
I've talked to a lot of promoters now and a lot of pullers that really want to kind of put some events back to back to back, so they can leave the rig down there and fly back home or just stay and just stay and chill. So
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
one. How many miles do you figure you're going to log this year, Brian, with all the traveling you're going to
do? Less than 5.
I know you're not flying like Spielman, so.
Less than 5,000, according to my Form 2290 that I filed.
Nice.
Perfect.
And nobody from the IRS is watching, Massetti. Don't worry. So.
Yeah, well, no DOT officers either.
Okay,
5,000 miles, but 20,000 gallons of diesel. I don't know how you explain that.
Everything on diesel.
Yeah. Okay.
The emissions on the truck too. I mean,
even the whip, huh?
I think we're going to switch over to diesel on that.
Oh yeah.
No, as far as fuel mileage, I don't know, JP. But I know my black pickup, which has been going to most all the events now, it's got 60,000 miles on it. We've only had it for a couple of years, so it. But of course, I mean, I don't drive the trucks to all those events, so we keep the trucks under 5,000 miles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. We put on some miles.
Right.
Yeah.
Is Yellow Fever all ready to go, and the whip and
the whip is we're waiting on some parts.
Yeah.
But Yellow Fever and the Trevor's truck all smoked out will be
Trevor's truck.
Good.
The hair dryer truck.
Yeah. I've got the clutch all apart on it right now, but the flag story in Salinas. So the year that Trump was running against Clinton, whenever the election cycle was, I had a Trump flag on the sled, and we were in Salinas, which is over basically on the coast from here, a farming community. and I get a phone call during the event. And I knew the area code was over there, but I didn't know the number, so I didn't answer it. I was in the sled. So I get a voicemail, and my phone number is on the sled. So, So I listened to, I saved the message. It's been 6 years. I still have the message. And this guy was a Hispanic fella. And he says, yeah, I was at the tractor pulls, and your trailer had the Trump flag, and you should take that off because he's racist and he's not going to win. And this guy's going on and on this message, right? And I said, well, shit, I can't let an opportunity pass like that. Plus, I had a 3-hour drive home. So I called the guy back. And I said, hey, man, my name's Brian. You left me this message. You went to the tractor pool. You didn't like my flag. He goes, no, Trump's a racist. And I don't know, he's all this crap. And I said, hey, did you enjoy the show? Oh, yeah, it was great. My family was there. We loved it. I said, good, because if Hillary Clinton gets elected, she's going to take tractor pulling away from us. She's not going to let us do it anymore.
Yep, perfect.
Anyway, I talked to the guy for like 20 minutes. Like, he's having some barbecue at his house, and we were buddies by the end of it. And I don't know, buddies, but I did save the message, listen to it every once in a while.
Awesome. Way to line them out.
Yeah, if you guys ever call me just snockered and like la 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 la, I save all of those voicemails, just so you know. I got some from PRI that are from some of my big my pulling heroes. They called me like at midnight because I snuck away. You know how we talked about this, like when you want to go to bed but nobody else wants to go to bed, you just stand going to the bathroom and you never come back, right?
Yeah.
No, I just say I'm going to bed and I leave.
I'm just going to bed.
Whatever.
So I'm on the website right now for this weekend, guys. It's $25 for a tractor pulls, the concert ticket, and a general admission show ticket. So that's a heck of a deal. You get the tractor pulls and the concert and the boat show, or the boat and RV show. So
Take your whole family. Support pulling.
Yeah. And of course, I mean, pulling is something the whole family can enjoy, from the littlest kids to the more seasoned folk. Everybody likes it for a different reason.
Yeah. Well, you have such a variety at your show too,
Sure.
Trucks, tractors, aircraft engines, jets, it's.
Yeah, no, we do. And the other thing we've got with both of my boys are driving, and Dylan Babel and Bryce Sharp. And when Bradley Bradley Chippenary, when he drives, it's we got a bunch of young kids out there. It's pretty cool to see.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Remember when Gish started?
When JP's out there and people like that, because he's kind of young.
Yeah, I like it better when he's flagging though.
Yeah.
He's flagging, running backwards. Yeah, well, he's building a truck too, so
I heard he's going to build a pro modified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someday. For sure.
What is that body, JP? That's a cool looking truck.
That body?
Yeah.
36 Chevy.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's cool.
So,
cool. Yeah. So we need to have a nostalgia class.
That's what they're going to stick you in, Chris.
I'm already there. It doesn't matter. I'm short wheelbase club. Speaking of that, I remember when Brian had a short wheelbase pro modified once.
Just for a little bit.
Yep.
That was a cool truck.
The Outlaw.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's back east, isn't it?
Yeah. It's in. Well, I sold it to a guy in Maine, and then his son actually messaged me after I posted the prosecutor for sale, and he was just wanting to buy the body because they had built a new chassis, I think, and they were looking to put a body like that on it. But anyway, I was messaging with this guy, and I said, "Hey, his same last name." I said, "You know this guy?" And he says, "Well, yeah, it's my dad." I said, "Oh shit!" I sold him a truck like, I don't know, 15 years ago. He says, "Yeah, no, we still have it." And I said, "Oh, okay." So,
that's cool.
Yeah. So I had met that kid when he was well, 15 years younger. I don't know, he's a young guy back then, but
Right. Huh.
that was kind of cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Brian, are you gonna have? And we want to let you go here pretty quick and wind it up. But are you gonna have the same format for the Gold State Invitational, kind of an invite only thing, or how are you doing that?
Yes. Yeah. It will be
kind of like an MLM championship, basically, right?
Yeah, and actually, I did want to keep that the last event of the year for us, but it'll kind of be our big grand finale.
Okay.
But yeah, it will be invitational. I liked the being able to do the show in about 2 hours, and I think that's going to be important in November. Going late in the evening is not going to work. It's going to get too cold. So we'll be keeping it about the same number of vehicles probably.
Okay.
We might change up some of the classes. I've talked to several people that Brian Furr, he's planning on coming out again. Well,
Okay.
he's planning on coming this time. Kent brought his tractor. I believe Tim and Wayne are coming back. I'd like to add the blown two-wheelers.
That'd be cool.
I think we can do that.
I think we can pull in November. We can pull some of the Texas guys.
Yes.
They have
We
quite
get Nelson's have 3, Sidechecks have 2. There's a lot of big name two-wheelers in Texas. So
and I get Donald to come out this year, but Lufkin put a new but I talked to Mark Jensen quite a bit, and you check. We don't mail anymore, Justin. It'll be on your phone. Don't worry. But I'd love to have Donald come out. Maybe even bring the bullwhip out and the two-wheelers.
Yeah.
And then I know there are two-wheelers up around Idaho, I think.
Oh yeah.
Terry Morton had messaged me after our event. But anyways, I'd love to have two-wheelers.
Skylar's up there's got one. Nybauer.
Yeah.
Yep.
So anyways, if we could add something like that, that'll add to the show because
Sure.
different.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Very cool. Very cool.
So we are excited about that. We're working on it. Holler hat.
Laps at midnight. That reserve a seat, Kevin.
Kevin's here.
Ticket.
Kevin's here.
Start selling tickets to that ride.
I'll be co-pilot. That way the outside sticks better,
Pilot, and he'll teach you how to drive a truck right then and there.
Yeah.
I think it's a new service he offers.
Yeah. Beer delivery service too, I seen.
Do you walk away with your license?
Look on old Heath Sanders' face when I said something about seeing my Peterbilt go around the track. He said, "That's your truck?" And
Yeah.
he goes, "That dude convinced me it was his truck." But
I think a lot of people thought it was his truck. That's awesome. How come you don't tow the sled with that one? It's too pretty.
wrong color, one thing.
Wrong color? Oh.
And then the light bar on the back would get ripped off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't.
It's the right color.
Yeah. It's perfect for the other two.
Your singer hasn't driven a Peterbilt. Maybe you can get Joe Peters to do it. I don't know.
Yeah. Yep.
Brian, Frank Barrett says it looks like only one pull at the country mods. What are the country mods?
So country modifieds are 5,500 pound, 4-wheel drive, smaller bar tire than the pro mods, cubic inch limit, shorter weight bar.
Were those at the Golden State Invitational? I feel like no.
No.
Okay.
No. So I know. I mean, Frank's not the first one that said that, but so Megan Olson has a Savage chick, and last year she was the only one, and she went to every event we had them, she's the only one showing up.
Oh,
So, you know, one truck in a class I don't like for the show.
Right.
I appreciate Megan showing up, and I mean, hell, they went all the way to Eureka with us. And in Eureka, that green truck did come down. Bad apple, and I appreciate that. But the point is, for most of the shows, Megan was the only one there. She's having to run by herself, and so these guys that are questioning that I don't have them at the events, well, I didn't get the support from them. So
yeah, you gotta be there. As a promoter, I don't want to see a class with one truck over and over again. You know what I mean? You can't. It's hard to sell, Massetti. So
I don't even like two. I mean, I want 3 or more in a class.
Right.
But and okay, so I say, well, they haven't been there, so I'm not going to run them. So how are they going to show up? Okay, I also go to almost all the other pools, so I see what's happening in Tulare. Megan was there and one other one. So when I go to Mike's shows and there's only 2 running there, well, what makes me think any more are going to come to my show? So, so that's the problem. I just haven't seen enough of them to make it worthwhile for me to put them on our schedule. And
that needs to be answered the way it is, Brian. Because why wasn't my class at the Golden State Invitational, or why wasn't I invited? I mean, let's just put it out there. It is what it is. These are the rules. And what you're saying, Brian, Louisville, the farm show is, besides Bowling Green, is one of the most popular polls of the year, and they switch it up every year. And Mike Witt, he runs Louisville, and he flat out says the classes that get more hooks are the classes that have more applications. So this isn't like you're just being a dick. It's just being real. I mean, I need to put on a show. So
yeah, so it's exactly. I mean, yeah, and I'm sure it looks like I am being a dick, but it is what it is. And I mean, I'm looking at the whole show. Well, so I think the first time I was on with you guys, somebody asked what was my favorite class. Well, my favorite class is the one that's pulling right now. It takes everything. Here at our shows, I don't know if you guys, what you're used to, Jason, with like the stock and street vehicles, but they're as important at our shows, like a county fair, as the multi-engine tractors, because that kid that lives there and works at the auto parts store or went to high school with, whatever, he's got 5 or 6 people that are at that event just to see him.
Yep.
There's nobody else that's got people just to see them. There's people that just want to see good action, but we need things, stocks to the big tractors to make a good show.
Yeah. Whenever I work with the promoter and they run like a local class or a stock class, I tell them always run it last, because everybody's gonna stick around to watch their buddy at the end, and they do, and they really, really do. So no, I would just Frank, and if you country mod guys get together and support some hooks, and call Massetti and say, listen, if you have us here, we'll be here. So I'm just saying that's what, and I've been there in a class like the country mods where we didn't have a lot of tractors right away. You have to rally your guys, and get going. It was kind of how diesel truck pulling was early on here, like 10 years ago in the Midwest. We just kind of threw all the diesel trucks into one class, and everybody gets stomped on. So, yep.
I've seen that class. So you talk country modified. I've seen it go from there being 10, 15 trucks down to 1. And that's the way it is right now. It's 1 basically.
And Frank says no. He's just trying to figure out how to make his country mod fit super stock. So I don't know, what would he have to do, guys? The safety equipment, or what would he have to do?
I think a modified would have more safety equipment than a super stock, but they're different. They're a DOT tire super stock.
Just tires, basically.
A weight bar might be a little shorter.
No, it's same.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, 42 inches. Yeah.
Can they? I don't know about the drivetrain in a country in a super stock.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
I think they actually are allowed more cubic inches in a super stock.
Yeah, country mod. Yeah.
So you're right. There's more safety. They have driveline loops. They have. I think the only thing that he's different on is the transfer case. If he has a drop box, he can't run that drop box. He has to run an MP205 or something like that.
Oh yeah, it's a regular transfer.
Super stock. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's like, I would say once a day I get a question, guys, to Beer Money Pulling Team, like, how do I start pulling? And my first question is, where do you live? And what do you like? And how much of this do you want to spend? And then I just really, once I know where they live, I tell them, hey, call so-and-so, just see if you can go to a couple pulls with them. because you got to get a feel for it. That's how it all starts. I mean, I went to pulls with my dad, and now I have my own tractor. You know what I mean? And that's what makes it. I think everybody can almost attest to that exact same story. Either they went with their dad or they went with a buddy, and now they're deep into it. So it's all good.
Right. And that's where go ahead, Brian. Sorry.
And, well, we need to keep the new blood coming into the sport. You know, we need to have that, and so we need to encourage people to do that. And the country modified class could be looked at as a I don't know how to say it without sounding terrible, but like a step class to, you know, you run that for a while and then you build into a modified. But unfortunately, out here, I think a lot of trucks went the other way. Like old pro modifieds got recycled into country modifieds. Very few people have gone from country to pro mod that I know of. Well, you did. Started as a country modified way back in the 90s or 80s, but I mean, it's fewer people have done that. Haven't.
Right. Yeah, I see a lot more actually going from super stock up to pro mod. So, you know, and they just end up building a different truck.
And the distances you guys have to travel out west are way more significant than us. I mean, we have, I mean, you can join organizations here and have 30 hooks within 2 hours of your house. Oh, you know, and shit, 2 hours for you guys is just getting started. So,
yeah, it's halfway there.
Frank says, I can't keep pulling the Jeep. Laugh out loud. So, there you go.
No, build the other one, man. Build the other one.
Yep. Well, cool. Let's wrap this up, guys. Massetti, thanks for coming on tonight. Again, Bakersfield, California, this Saturday, 5 p.m. start time. I've been running the scroller across the bottom all night. I turned it off a little bit ago because I had a picture up there, but it tells you the registration time. Go to MLM-motorsports.com. Get registered now. Yeah, there is chatter of rain. Brian, if it does get rained out or something stupid like that, do you guys hit the website? Do you text message? How do you communicate with your pullers?
We'll do it all.
Okay.
Your money will help us. It'll be
I will.
Call text. You know, that's the things on the registration. We do ask for a cell phone number so that we can get a hold of people directly. But no, we'll put it out all of our social medias. We'll just we're gonna hope like hell though that it goes, because I explained to them, once we get everybody there, I do not want to have to cancel it.
Right.
It's just worse. He also said they're bringing in, or they'll have there a vacuum truck to vacuum out water puddles in the pits. And
oh, wow.
So they're doing everything they can. And like I said, building the track up today and tomorrow, and then covering it, hopefully shed the water off that we do get. As long as we don't get rained on Saturday afternoon, we'll be fine.
Just have those diesel trucks with the hair dryers on them go out there and just run up and down the track and dry it out, you know.
Turn the exhaust upside down.
Yeah. Put it down. Yeah. That might work.
Well, what happens.
Right on, man. Good luck down there.
All right. Well, thanks.
JP, Brian, Jason, Chris, you guys have a great night, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Brian, good luck this weekend, okay?
Thank you. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.